What's going on, guys? I get calls every night, and it's people asking, how do you bring them? Can you help? Can you break me even? I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I can't do all that. But what I can do is, I could teach you, what I've done, to bring multiple people into my business. Some people they get shut down. They get shut down and they shut down. You don't want to you don't want this to be a big, you don't want to complicate it. It's not complicated. I'm giving you the formula. I could tell somebody something and then they're still flashing money, or they're still posting up a million ads. You don't really or they're paying for advertisement. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is pick up the phone, call someone, most likely, or better if they're like a business person, business minded people, you know people that are actually familiar with the network marketing, so you don't have to explain, you don't have to come across pyramid or scam. I don't hear that because I don't target the majority of the, like, random people out there in the world, the 9 to 5ers. I don't talk to those people. I talk to people, that are familiar with the industry. People from Avon or Mary Kay. It doesn't matter what business they're in. If they're familiar with the model, then those are the kind of people I like to talk to, because it's not, once you talk to a business-minded person and they own their own business or they're an independent business owner themselves, that's a whole nother step of not having to convince them that this is a legit opportunity. It's not a scam, it's not a pyramid. Like I said, I don't even hear that stuff because those are the audiences that I'm not targeting your random person, because your random person, how do you know if they're in a state of transition? But if you talk to someone and in like a business already, you can ask them questions, like, hey, how is business going? Everybody hates their job. We all know this, but they're still there. They're not looking for change. I'm attracting people who are looking for change. Okay, so when I get on the phone with someone, I strictly say, hey, hey, how's it going? My name's Amiris. What's yours? Okay, cool. How old are you? I just ask the most questions. If they ask a question, I answer it with a question. Okay, because whoever asks the most questions controls the conversation. And shout out to the people who jumped in and said that before I did. But anyways, so I wanted to give you guys like a quick breakdown of Xplocial's products and the benefits, but I also wanted to tell you guys the market that you should target. You shouldn't waste your time chasing, people that you with closed minds, working a 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be. Of course you can do it with those people as well. It's just going to be, I believe, a little longer process based on what I experienced. So like I said, I would talk to someone, I would build some rapport, give them some value, give them some tips to help their business out, give them some closing strategies. And I say, all right, well, you have a good one. And they say, well, wait, well, what do you do? I say, well, it really doesn't matter what I do. I just, I'm looking to help people. Just think of me as a guardian angel, because the information I gave you was definitely going to help you, And so they're like, oh, I'm just curious. So now they're real thirsty. You know what I mean? Now they really want to know, what is it do you do? And so that's when I tell them, oh, I'm in a company. It's called Xplocial. And yeah, I'm really loving it, And then I tell them my story. I was about to get off the phone, but now I'm telling them my story. So yeah, I worked at Sam's Club for a year. Didn't really progress in the company. I actually went down the ladder, and I really wasn't comfortable with living my life that way. And you already know the story about how those things go. and they're like, yeah, you're definitely. And then so now you can break the ice. You can completely convert them over into your business. All you have to do right now is make them laugh, whether it's with a joke, whether it's with some funny sense of humor. You know, I would say, like, a lot of people don't want to wait till they get 11 people. I mean, people want that money now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and just throw a giggle in there, even if it wasn't funny. They were like, yeah, I know what you mean. Trust me, I know. And then they start talking, and then you're like, okay, well, yeah. So basically, then I start telling them a little bit more about my company. I say, not into depth about the products and benefits and the comp plan, but I say, yeah, I actually joined not too long ago. I have about, roughly this many people, and I make about this much. And they're like, hold on, my comp plan, with that amount of people, I'd be making, like, let's just say $1,000, and you're making, with 84 people, you're making close to 6 figures annually. Hold on, I'm in the wrong business. So they start to think, like, hold on, wait, this guy's a great leader. He knows his stuff. He's giving me tips. He initially didn't even want me in his business. He's just trying to help me build mines. And his business is going so well that he doesn't even need me on his team, because I'm already doing something. But I gravitate more towards him because I have no sponsor. Larry Marcus said this the other day. 90% of sponsors are slacking out there when it comes to helping. But again, it's not about your sponsor. It's really about you, because your sponsor's not responsible for your building your income. It's all up to you. But so they're like, okay, so all right, it doesn't matter the price of entry. It doesn't matter anything, because when at my first opportunity, I was doing a $25, thing, and I was pitched a $100 thing, and I thought never in my life could I get someone to sign up for a $100 thing. So I joined the $100 thing, and I tried it anyways. I got some people to join, and then I moved up to a $154 thing, and I was like, no way would I be able to. And then I got way more people than the $100 one. And so it doesn't matter what price it is. If you build rapport and value with people, you can close them into your business. So you want to make sure you build that relationship. You want to make sure that you make it clear that, yeah, I don't mind sharing these tips with you. I don't want, my initial impressions, or my initial thoughts wasn't to bring you into my business, but they want to be in business with you. And see, and if they're not showing, well, even if they're not showing signs, just hang up, make a quick connection, hang up, and most likely they'll text you back. They're like, hey, tell me more about that Xplocial thing, because the thing I'm in right now isn't working, and so they say, you say, well, that's great, that you're seeking more info, but just understand I wasn't coming at you like that, and so they're like, no, I know, I just want to work with you. So that's when you get people wanting to work with you, and they'll sign up to whatever link, whatever price, whatever, anything. That's what I've come across. That's how me and my team does it. That's how networking goes. You build rapport, value, and boom, you've earned someone's respect from dropping some knowledge on them, because they don't know this. They were told to spam, pitch, sell, and what they're doing is creating pushback, right? So we don't do that. All right. So there's a bunch of people out there to help. A bunch of people are open-minded. I had a girl the other day said she didn't, if she had the 154 on hand, she would have definitely joined. But she actually said, hey, look, she texted me around the end of the night, and she's like, I have, I'm going to take out a loan tomorrow so I could get into this thing with you. And even though I paid this 100 in this other company, I don't care. I just want to work with you. So, yeah, that's about it. And okay, so I really don't have time to go over the products right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upload this video and hopefully somebody finds some value in it. All right. And if like they're completely not interested, even if you built a relationship with them, tell them, hey, do you know anyone that'll be interested in what I'm doing? Since I know you're doing what you're doing, but do you know anyone in desperate need of work? Because this is like something that you can make a really good income with a few amount of people. A small team together, you can make a significant amount of income. So, do you know anyone? And so they'll say, nah, if I knew anyone, they'd be on my team. And those are just the really close-minded people. Think they have an open mind, but they really don't. But anyways, all right, I'm about to be out, and you guys have a good one. Hopefully you got some value from this.